All right, so let's do this. So now I want to do a frame structure. Let's say a warehouse. Let's say a warehouse, and I want to just have this as simple something that I can work on. I have the stanchion placement already. Stanchion placement already. So now to save our time, I just want to change this to the structural layout first. So I have to copy this out. Copy this out. Then so sorry, let me just show you the dimension. We have a linear dimension that starts from here, from out to out. We have I think 25 meters. 25 meters. We also have 30 meters. 30 meters. 30 meters. 30 meters. Alright. So now let me just change this to the structural layout. So what I'll do is that I'll change let me erase all this, don't worry. I'll erase all this. Erase this. Erase this out. This out. Alright. So I have to, offset, it's 225 wall. We have one 2.5, one 2.5. The next is that I'll go to the layout here, MA spacebar, click on the center line. Let me do the center first. Let's highlight it like this. Something like this. Alright, so once you are done with this, then you match property again, MA spacebar, the out one and the inner one. So you come like this, you highlight like this, like this. So once you are done with this, we draw the foundation layout. We draw the foundation layout for the warehouse. So we have something like this, and offset of 225, sorry, offset of 225. Take this to this side, this to this side, this to this side. I'm using a pad foundation. If the soil actually requires a raft foundation or pile, then you do. But I just want to use a pad foundation so that I save our time. We have something like this. Alright, so once we are done with the trenches space, which is 225 by 225, then you check the template I sent already. Then the next thing is that you put your pad base. So I want to use a pad base of 1.2 by 1.2, and we have a stood column that will be inside the foundation to the ground floor level. So from there you can decide, the section of your stanchion. At least it has to be on a stood column. So this red big column, 450 by 450, is the column that we are going to use. So I'm going to pick this up now and place it at my own layout. So I like it like this. See on space bar from the center, we have something like this. Alright, so now we're done with the insertion of the pad base. So now next thing for you to do is that trim this out, the center out. Click on the box, click on the pad base area, T out spacebar. We have something like this. Trim it out. Go to the next one. Do the same thing to the next one. Trim it out. Now we have all these clear in out. Trim all this out. Sorry for the cutting and cut out. Just have to try to save time. So next thing is that identify your base type. So I want everything to be base type 1. Copy the CO space bar. I have something like this. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me do Shift F8 so I can have it here. AG space bar. So I want to have it together. I'll remove this iPhone. Remove this. I have this one base type 1. Base type 1. So now we have this. We've copied it throughout. So next step is that we have to indicate Either we are using wire mesh or we are using T10 or T16 for the ground floor slab. So let's use wire mesh for this. So let me just copy this out. Zero space bar, let's use wire mesh. Shift E. Okay. So we have something like this. So I have to zoom it down to scale 1.3. I have 1.3 as a scale. Let me have something like this. Okay, I have 1.3. So 3, something like this here. And this here. So now we have this, have this cut out like this. The next step is that let's have the dimension. So it goes to linear from the center to the center here. We have 8.4. You click on that again, continue. We have this, we have this 7975. So you come here again, dimension, something like this. 9805. Continue. I have 10 meter. I have 10 meter. Alright, we have something like this. So guys, we have our dimension, dimension fixed right now. So we have this, we have 10 meter here, we have 8.4, 8.4, 7.9. Alright, next thing is that let me put the label, which is ground floor layout. Let me just copy this here. Shift E, F8. So this one is too big for me. I have to scale it down. Scale 0.6, 0.6, 0.6. Okay. Where this change this to pad foundation layout. Okay, we have pad foundation layout. So now next thing I have to draw the section of the pad foundation layout so that people on site can understand exactly where they will dig for excavation and the steps before they get to the ground floor level. I have to copy this out, bring it here. So I want this to be, let me change everything. Let me change it out. Okay, let me leave this as 1.5. We have 150 here. And thickness of the slab 150. So we have this label here, the 150 thickness of the slab, mass concrete, with BLC requirement. And we have 300 well compacted alcohol filling and 8 lateral backfilling. So and depth, we have 350 depth of the pad base. So let me change this to 400. I'll be using 400. I'm changing it to 400. And so this is the part, this is the section of the pad foundation. We have this now. So next step is that let's detail the pad base itself and the column of 450 by 450. So I have it here already. So let me just copy this out so that we can understand and walk through all this. So we have something like this, the pad footing details. So now we have 1 2 by 1 2. I'll change this step to 400. To 400. So this is the column at the center. So how many numbers? Once you can 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 16. You have 16 column. 16 pad base. We change this to 16. This is number. So I want to remove this. I say 16 numbers for me. I'll say 16 numbers. And erase this. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with 16 numbers alone. This type 116, 200. Okay. So this is the section of the four, section four, this is section four. So you have this down, changing this to 400, everything will be 450. The base alone should be 400 and this 50 blinding. That should be 50. So here I want to change this. Now the holding down bolt, I want it to have it to this extent. I want to change it to this extent. So that means I'll be using this as my reference at this point. So mind you, not to scale so that you won't judge me on how I do my dimensions and positioning. So not to scale. So I want to erase that. So this now, I'll give it a dimension. I want to copy this out, say from here. So from here, I want to have from the top of the base plates. From top of the base plates, okay, let me have something like this. So copy this, copy it here, and I have this, bring it down to this extent. So you have something like this. And this from top of the base plates, yeah, yeah. So I want you to go down by 600, by 600 mm, 600 mm. That's the. So I have to move this out. I move this up. Sorry, I have to move this up to have something like this. I move this. Alright. So we have four number of 20 mm diameter holding down bolt. So this should have it dots. There's an application. Diameter holding down bolt. Alright, we have something like this. So this is section of the stanchion 254 by 146. That one. That will be on top of the column of 450 by 450. So these are base type 1 details. So that's that. Wow. So I have this. Control S, save. So alright guys, now I want to have a stanchion layout. Now we have this as our foundation layout. You know, thickness of the stand will be 150 mm. So and this is the section, the part base details and all of that. So now I want to have the stanchion layout, all the stanchion layout at once. So we'll have something like this, we have something like this. So name them and don't forget, the stanchion is going to have a base plate. So we are going to detail the base plate also. So let me do this once. So you copy this out. I don't want to. Okay, let me use this. Copy this out. Shift E F8. I want to copy this out. So you only there is no beam again. So your you only have your center line, the grid line. You only have the grid lines. Alright, so now I have to put the stanchions at each position. So let me copy this. So we have something like this. Zero space bar at the center. So we have something like this. Drop it there. And don't forget that even in the one I did as an architectural drawing, you can see the direction of the stanchions. So you have to follow it that way. So all the top ones are in horizontal, they are facing the horizontal position. You see horizontal. So all the middle ones, the vertical positions. I hope you can see that. All right. So you come like this, you have something like this. Put it there at the center. So guys, now I've already input all this. We have the stanchion layout. So don't worry, I'm going to copy this and send it to you. What I've done, I'll send it to you also. Alright. So we have this. The next thing is that I want to label it. Maybe stanchion 1, stanchion 2, and all of that. So this, I'll bring this out. Let's say this one I'll change it to ST. So a couple of ST. Extension 1. I want to have the horizontal side as extension 1. So let me just have E straight something like this. And something like this. Alright. So you copy all these straight down. They are the same. Yes, all these are the same. These are different. So that means I want to have this, 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 this. Let's copy it like this. We have something like this, put it like that. Let me remove this so that you can see. Okay. Alright, so since you have something like this, you click on this. I want to change all these to ST2, that's tension 2. So at the center, click right click, find. So ST1 replace with ST2. Replace all. Okay. Done. Alright, we have something like this. So we have something like this. Okay. So since you have something, put the dimension. You have to put the dimension as linear in the center. 84. Now we have the dimension. I have dimension already. The next step is that I just want to put a label. Okay, this sheet F8. So we have this to be extension layout. Extension layout. So next step is that let's show the base plate because now we have the stanchion, we have the grid hole, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have the stanchion placement. Now let's show the details of the stanchion and the base plates. So since you have the template already, then let me just copy it out. Copy this space bar, copy this out. Alright, so now we have the base plate with 300 by 300 size of the base plate. 300 by 300 and 20 thick plates. So with 4 of 28 hole, the diameter of the hole, because we are having 20 by 1 meter. So that means I'm changing this. I'm changing this now because I have this from the base plate. If you can remember, I have this from the base plate to the drill hole. We have 600. So I'll change that to 600. 20 by 600. 100 100 sorry, and then go to shape. So now this I'll change it to 600. No, this one will be 700. This one will be 700 because I said from the base plate. So that means now this should be 100 from the base plate, and this one will leave. Then I don't want it to be curved. I don't want it to curve. I just want to have something like this. I want to have something like this. So I want to have something like this. So close it up. Yeah. Alright, so we have something like this to be 700 then because this already had. So this will be 600. So how many boats will be required? You have to know that. So let me see. Let's do this small calculation there. So we have 16 base plates. 16 base plates. We have 16 times 4. So now we have 64. We have 64. 64. Number of foundation boats required. And here we'll be having 16 number of base plates. So this base plate, this is more bold. 6. So you have to basically to choose. Something that is okay. Alright. So Control S. So now let's go to the roof because the stanchion is standing here and the boat this one is boating it down. We have the base plate already, so we are fine with this. So next step is that let's go to the roof layout. Go to the roof layout. So the roof layout now, let's have something like this. Something like this. Let me just take this up. Let's take this up. Take this up too. And okay, don't worry, just leave that one there. I'll take this back. Yeah, roof layout now. Let me change this. Roof layout. Alright. Okay. Because you are going to have a shed at least 600 shed. So once you are doing the roof layout, then you have to remove this. Remove the base plate and this. Just the stanchion alone. You understand? We've already left the ground floor level. Now we are in the roof level. So remove this, remove this, remove this. So guys, I have to remove all the base plates and the holes, and I have to also remove the stanchion label, maybe ST1 and ST2. So right now, I want to have a canopy of 600. You understand? The canopy, on the roof. So let me just have the offset. Oh, spacebar 600 spacebar. Click on this, bring it out. This, bring it out. Mm. So don't be confused. This is the canopy that I'm talking about. Something like this that comes out like this. Yeah, that's 600 I was talking about. Alright, so we have that. So let me just use chamfer to close that up. Uh, Alright, so now where will be our gable, view, where the roof beam will be. Sorry, I said roof beam. Sorry, roof gutter. The roof gutter will be. So I want you to face this direction. I want you to face this direction. That means you have this our side, this our side, this as the back, and I want this to be on the front. Now you're having this 1, 2, 3, 4 as our front sections. So now how am I going to arrange? So that means I'm going to have my pole line that comes horizontally. My pole line comes horizontally. Alright, so the pole line, so let's start from here. The pole lines now, when we have this at 600. So I want to have at least two or one pole line there that will hold the canopy outside. So let me say copy selection. Let's say I want to have 300. Let's say 300 per line. 300 per line. So let's make the pole line. So from center to center we have 1.2. So let's say, so let me use offset. Sorry, let me use offset. There we 1, 2. Okay, offset 1, 2. I want from one pole line to the other pole line 1.2. Clear that and not doing pole line. It can't be 1.2 again, but at least let me just have the 300 I have on the other side. 300. So MA spacebar. That's the pole line first. That's the point. Just come to this side. So that's something like this. Something like this. Okay. Yeah. So this will be my polars. So next thing is that let me have the rafters. So I want the rafters to be here. All the rafters since we are facing this direction. So let me have the rafters here. So let me have a thick line outside. This line, let me just increase the thickness to be 0.4. Let it be white. Let it be white. So I will have a rafter here, and this will actually be a canopy rafter. Anything that has to come to this side will actually be a canopy rafter. So here I'll have my typing here. Well, let me do the rafter first. Yeah, let me do here from here. Yeah, yeah, something like this. Okay, so this is rafter. So be at the center. We are the center. Two, three, four. So that means we're having rafters of one, two, three. One, two. So I'm going to cut it at the center here. So that I'll be having at least, let's say, 12 or 13 meter rafter per one. We have one at this side, we have one because I want to have one monitor roof at the center. I want to have monitor roof at the center so that we can have a slope that goes to this direction at all. I have another slope that goes to this direction. So next step is let me have my tie beam. So a tie beam, I want to have something vertical. Click on it, change it to white 0.4. So click on this, bring it down. So this will be my tie beam. So click on this direction, come down here. So drag it down here. So this just extend. Alright, I have something like this as a tie beam. Copy it also. This is this. So let me label so that it won't confuse anyone. Let me first label the rafter. Okay, let me copy this. Okay. So here I want to have this here. Have the rafter, rafter one. So I have rafter one here. This side rafter two. Rafter two. So let me put here. Okay. So next step is that, and don't forget we are doing a truss roof. We are doing a truss roof, so then I should not be having too much stuff on it. Too much stuff, at least. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a mistake. Since we are having a truss, all I should be having is not. I shouldn't be having rafters. I should be having what's it called? I should be having my truss frame, top and bottom, and the trusses. I know this is my polite. That one is okay. I just should be having typing. Sorry guys. So this now I should be having this. What I'm doing now, I'm doing a portal frame already. But now let me just change this to truss instead of rafters. I will be having tie beam throughout. Do you understand? I'll be having tie beam throughout. So let me click on R beam. Okay, just erase this. Don't worry. All this should be tie beam. All this should be tie beam. Let me just change this tie beam. Yeah, wow. So guys, I'm sorry I have to just skip because of our time. I have to do that, please. I'm sorry. All right. So now we have to understand. I just have to make a simple explanation. All right. So now these are the sag rods. These are the sag rods as we come from one pole line to the other pole line, just to stay steering them together, to hold them together. So I'm having two rows of what's it called, sag rod in a bay. So from 8.4 to 9.8, I'm having two sag rod row. So sag rod 1, sag rod 2, all these I have to copy down. You see. All right, the next one we have type beam 1 and type beam 2. The horizontal side are the type beam 2, the vertical side are the type beam 1. All right, next thing that I did also again, I did put, online, I just have to copy the text. And these are the sag rod. Sorry, these are the wind brazier. It can also be called brazing. So this also span from this bay, to support all the frame structure. Just for the brazing. So now let me go to the section. So I have to cut the section of the roof so that we can see exactly how it looks like. So let me go now to, let's say, from, we have a section view here. Okay. Wait. So let me just copy this and have a section view. Okay, let me copy this. That's Shift F8, then come this side. I want to have it at the gable view so that you can understand well. So let me cut it here. Take this like this, then rotate first. Oh my god. Okay, let me add something like this. Let me add something like this. So I'll take this to be section U, U, section U. Copy this again to the other side. So I have to mirror this. Let's erase. I have this view now. And I have something like this now. Here. So to create this now, I have to know the dimension. This is 10 meter, 10 meter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So guys, this is section UU. So the section now we have 10 meter here, we have 10 meter, we have 9805. So now I have something like this. I told you the heave is going to face this area, this side. So that means this is how the entrance is going to look like if you are looking at it from the front view. So this is the section now. So these are the details of how the trusses are going to be. So from stanchion 1 and from to this gable stanchion, and ST2 is a gable stanchion because it is longer than the initial stanchion that we call stanchion 1, and the position are even different. So now let's go to the enlargement details A, which is this. And even from here, let me zoom this for you so I can see. We have the Z per line, we have the boat, we have the boat there, we have the this is sag rod, this is sag rod, and this is the aluminum sheet. So now you're going to see that in the details. Check out the details now at A. Can you see it? So this is the frame cord. We have the 70 by 70 and so on. So these are the bolts that are going to combine the truss together. Two truss together. So we have the frame also 60 by 60. So this is the internal member of the of the roof truss, and this is the aluminum sheet that I told you earlier, and this is Z per line 150. Also, we also have another enlargement which is B section. So B section here we have something like this, the top area. It comprises, so just that's how it looks like, and that's how truss frame goes. Now let me show you the E side. Let me show you this side. Let me show you this side. Now we have, this truss frame is going to connect to this stanchion, and the other side is also going to connect to this stanchion. Whereas that means this stanchion, they should drill a hole. They're supposed to drill a hole in this stanchion, and it's this, so we have to connect this together. And here we are going to have a roof, what's it called there? A roof gutter. So that's how I just indicate this curve area. So this is the roof gutter here. Can you see roof gutter, aluminum roofing sheet, anti-sag rod, and all of that. So if you have any question, please kindly drop in the comment section. And if you are, directing your question to me, you can send me via WhatsApp or mail. So thank you very much and have a good time.